All right. Did you get confused? Do you like it when the screen looks like this? I kind of like it. It's symmetrical in a nice way. I like how the mouse pointer kind of moves. I kind of like it. Anyone know what the news is on the CBAT? I couldn't find any news. Yeah, I know. XPEV should have been a $500,000 trade, but it's not because it stopped me out. Because it had to do this bullshit yesterday where it took out the lows of the day by a few pennies. Yay! Why didn't I rebuy it? That's the question. I had it. I nailed it. I even said so. You know, it's a high tide flag on the 60-minute chart, and these types of ultra momentum stocks, these can really go. And look at what it did. Went up 35% or 30%. That's what I said on the stream yesterday. And yet I lost money on it on the long side. I love it. I didn't stream yesterday, right? Okay. Apparently I didn't. Nocco trader? Yeah, Nocco, exactly. No, actually I'm drinking Nocco. Wait, didn't I stream yesterday? No, I did stream yesterday, right? Stop confusing me, guys. So CBAT is only up because of the SHA EV mania. Yeah, I didn't stream on... yeah, there was one day I didn't stream. I don't remember which day. So we have a bunch of earnings. Many of them are gapping down. If FTCH, like if this thing didn't have the run up into earnings, right? This thing is up 70% in the past 2 weeks. This would be a buyable earnings trade coming off a solid base. But now, you know, now it's gambling. If you would buy at opening range highs today, that's gambling. Unfortunately. Tesla is weak. The China EVs are going nuts, but Tesla is weak. Interesting. Very interesting. Maybe I'll go short again. I don't know. Silver looks interesting. It's testing the 50-day again. FSM viable. FSM, yeah, maybe. If silver goes, this thing will go. But it all depends on silver. So Elon did 4 corona tests, 2 were positive, 2 were negative. That just tells you how unreliable these tests are. It's kind of, I don't know. I don't know how accurate they are, but if 2 are positive, 2 are negative, that's not really a good thing. Because if you only do 1 test, and it shows positive or negative, it may not be the correct thing. It's like flipping a coin. Or you don't take the test and you pretend COVID doesn't exist and everything will be fine. Boom, now give me the Nobel Prize. Did my mother teach you not to talk with your full mouth? Fuck off. If you don't see it, it can't hurt you. Exactly. The boat is great. Yeah, alcohol, fucking communists. There's no alcohol in Sweden after 10 p.m. The communists are taking over. Okay, markets are open. Let's go. Pen, yeah, it's maybe next week. It's starting to set up. I mean, this Tesla is starting to break down again. I don't know what to do. I mean, it's just not participating in the EV craziness. That's not great. Elon with his corona. Well, but we don't know if he has corona. If half of the tests showed it doesn't have it, so I don't know. Again, I did a starter on Tesla, like on the short. Like I can't, like it is showing relative weakness. Like the Qs have been rallying, Tesla couldn't rally. The EVs are going nuts, Tesla can't rally. It's now showing relative weakness, both like compared to the overall market and to its own overall sector. So I'm not really super bullish on Tesla right now, unless the chart shapes up. Right now, all these China EVs are rallying off the open. I don't know. JKS, yeah, this JKS is setting up in a big way. I'm excited for next week on this one. Also CSIQ is setting up in a nice way. JD had earnings? No, it didn't. Don't lie to me. It has earnings next week. No, no, no. Why are you lying to me? Don't lie to me. No, it didn't have earnings. They have earnings next week. Nope, nope, nope. Where do you get that information from? You got bullshit info? Yes. You should sue the person who told you that. You should, or the news source. You should sue them. Fake news, exactly. It's fine. Come on, guys. Everyone can make mistakes. We are all friends here. Exactly. We are all working class heroes here. CDNA. It wasn't really tight. I mean, look, it can work, but it's not really the type of setup I'm looking for. You know, I would prefer tightness. But can it go? Absolutely, it can go. We are all Facebook friends? Yeah. Facebook friends is the deepest form of friendship. Did you know that, David? It's the deepest bond two people can have, being Facebook friends. It's an unbreakable bond. I really don't see much here right now. Like the indices look fine, like Nasdaq looks great, SPYs look great, Russell looks great, but there's just not many setups. There's just not that many setups. They're really only very few, which makes it a bit tough. Okay, now Tesla is probably gonna stop me out, and that's fine. Well, yeah, well. Oh wow, NIU, wow. Yeah, nice follow through from yesterday. I wish I had bought it. Oh, actually, I don't wish I had bought it. It was too thin for me. What I wish, though, is that I still had NIO from $20, those 100,000 shares. Or was it 200,000 shares? I don't remember. From 20 bucks. That's what I wish I had. That's the only wish I have right now. GME for next week. Yeah, absolutely. It's surfing the 50-day, building higher lows. You know, yeah. If the 20-day and 50-day can tighten up a little bit, could be nice. What's this FSR? Oh, it's another EV stock. Okay. Wow, this thing has a big move from the lows. Interesting. Oh, it's Fisker. Okay, and Solo is another one. Yeah, the whole sector is going, except for Tesla. That's oh wow, PDD from yesterday's earnings. Now it's going. Okay. Tricky. And I also wish I had rebought XPEV yesterday after getting stopped out. Jumia broke out. Well, there is no breakout here. It's not even above yesterday's highs yet, and there's no setup here, from what I can see. Okay, looks like I got stopped out of Tesla on the starter. Okay. Look, the thing is, why I keep trying Tesla both long and short. Like this thing, it's the biggest momentum stock out there. Like it's a mega cap momentum stock. You rarely see those. And look, either way it breaks, if it breaks down or breaks higher, this thing is gonna make a 30-40% move either direction, easily. And if it breaks out, it could go up more than 50%. So this is why I keep trying it. You know, these starters. You know, risk $2, $3, $4 on it, because once we get the move, we're gonna get $100, $200 move. So those $2, $3, $4 losses, they kind of take care of itself. But right now, it's in that range. But it's getting tighter. It's getting tighter. It's getting tighter. Look at this. It's just getting tighter. The overall pattern. And also the daily range has been really tight the past few sessions. So I don't know. Just patience. Futu? Yeah, Futu. I'm long this one in my Interactive Brokers account. I sold some pre-market. Yep. It broke out of a really nice looking pattern, and it also has great earnings. SY? I don't see anything here. It's just, to me, it's just a random stock having an update. Yeah, Beely's another China name. XPEV breaking down. I don't see it breaking down. It just had like a couple of red candles. Okay, SLV, I'm gonna go heavy on this mother effort. Because now it looks like it's actually over the, holding above the 50-day, try to dip. Okay, I bought 200,000 shares of SLV. I'm only gonna hold it if it closes strong. This thing is just ultra liquid. I bought 200,000 shares. I didn't move the price a single penny. Interesting. You can probably do like 1 million shares on this thing and not move the price. I don't know why it's so thick. It's super thick on the level 2. It's also liquid, obvious, but interesting. Yeah, I know. It's very slow. It's super slow. But also, the stop is ultra tight. Like, my stop is what? 0.3%? And, you know, if this thing goes, it can make a big move. This thing could easily go up 20-30%. Last time it broke out, it went up 50-60%. So this thing can, even if that, you know, if the ADR is slow, this thing can make big moves. So I kind of like it anyway. But yeah, most you guys probably shouldn't trade it. And it's an ETF, it's a commodity ETF. Like, you know, stay away. Stay away. NIO, I'm watching this thing. One of these days. One of these days. But you can't let yourself get killed on the front side. You just cannot. You cannot let that happen. You have to wait for the back side, like the VWAP fails. Like I did a small starter, like quarter size. You know, you can't let yourself get killed on it front side. And now it looks like it wants to reclaim VWAP. No, wait, XPEV? No. Wait. Oh, yeah, okay. I thought I shorted the wrong stock, but I didn't. U is interesting. Yes, it is interesting. I agree. Wow. Okay. It's been surfing the 20-day. It's very clean. I like it. But wait, why is U not in my? Oh, I removed it. Okay, because it was down on the day. This unit is interesting. I do agree. Oh, I'm not sure. Okay, it looks like the China EVs are trying to reclaim VWAP. We'll see if they... Robolox, I don't know what that is. Snapchat is setting up. DNLI. Yeah, the entry was, yeah, well, opening range lows was the entry on it. Oh, okay, NIO, that was fast. That was fast. LI is getting rejected off the VWAP for now. But I'm not gonna touch it. I'm only interested in NIO really. Citron? Is Citron on NIO? I don't use hotkeys, no. Hey guys, I'm gonna talk with my mouth full now. Don't get triggered. Guys, stop wanting a shot. Deal with it. I'm the dictator of this community. I can do whatever I want. I hope you're disturbed. Guys, if I had manners, I wouldn't live in Mom's basement. Just saying. NIO is building higher lows intraday. This thing could squeeze to like... I hope this thing goes to 60 today. Look at this. Higher lows. For now. Wait, the 17th is the earnings. That's Tuesday. I really hope it goes. The perfect scenario, if this thing goes up every day till earnings, goes to like 65 or 70 or something, and then gaps up on earnings and then sells off and goes down like 50% in a few weeks. That's like a dream scenario. You're going to throw up? Okay. I don't have a position in NIO. Oh, it's still in my list. I was short for a quick while when it looked like failed at VWAP, but then it reclaimed, so I stopped myself down. But this XPEV is starting to get to me. Man, I had such a perfect entry on it. I didn't have a lot of size, but still, I would have made, I don't know, $500,000 on it. Almost. Guys, the most overextended stocks can become even more overextended. Do you guys remember how happy I was selling XPEV from my initial buy in the 37s and then it tanked to like 30 bucks? I was so happy. I was like, I thought I was a genius, and now here we are at almost 50. Is you going? Oh, shit, I hesitated on it too long. Man, oh, I should have. It was such a white candle, like from the low, so that. Oh, well, at least it looked white. percentage-wise, it wasn't that big of a move. Oh well. How many stocks can I trade simultaneously? 10? I don't know. I don't remember. 4 or 5 maybe. Exos. Yeah, I don't know. I would prefer more consolidation on Exos. Yeah, the NIO is probably gonna go to 25. Question is, how high is it gonna go first? Like 25, that's where the stock was like 3 weeks ago. I don't like Sight or Series B. They're not momentum leaders. There's nothing going on here. Like, this is some it's a very random and choppy stock. You can just see on the chart. It doesn't look good to me. And CRSB, it's just also very choppy and it doesn't look clean. Buffett or Soros? I would say Soros. Sol. Yeah, it had a really good breakout yesterday. Very nice looking breakout. NIO doesn't have a factory? Yeah. Yeah, I think the China EV stocks, they're in a bubble of their own. But you know, these bubbles, they can take a while to resolve. Oh, SLV, did I get stopped out? No, I didn't, but I'm about to. It's not really going. Okay, now I got stopped out. That's the great thing about SLV. I just got stopped out of 200,000 shares with, let's see, no slippage. Absolutely no slippage. Pretty amazing. Thoughts on Penn? I think Penn is gonna be great for next week if it doesn't go today, which is, well, it's trying to go. SPWR is a good setup. Not yet. It was a great setup here where we bought it. Unfortunately, I stopped myself out. It's not. It probably needs another 2-3 days to be a good setup. BE and Workhorse, same chart. Yeah, similar. similar charts, yeah. Yeah, solars are setting up. There are a lot of things are setting up. That's the thing, but very few things look ready yet. There's just a lack of setups right now. The indices look great, like Nasdaq, close to all-time highs, and there are just not that many good setups. They're just not. But next week, there are things setting up. I see a lot of good things setting up, potentially. Just gotta have patience. Oh, APVO, I'm gonna cover this thing today. I'm not gonna hold it over the weekend. The borrow is way too expensive. It either cracks or it doesn't. DNLI? Dude, DNLI is long gone. Opening range lows was the entry. High 70s, that was the entry on this thing. And there was a potential ad spot when it took out the 5-minute lows, which was in like at 70 or so. That was a potential secondary entry, but it's, yeah. This is the one we talked about yesterday. Yeah, those who were awake, they got it. And if you're day trading it, you probably should be covering a big chunk down here. Oh man, these things are gonna be so juicy next week. And Tesla again, it tried to rally, failed, and now it's trying again. Trying to fade again. Okay, I got back in Tesla. This thing just cannot rally. Just cannot rally. Did I long Tesla? What kind of question is that? It's a stock that's going down. Why would I long a stock that's going down? It's breaking down. You should review the instructions on the screen. Yep, FTCH selling off. That's what's tricky. Like PDD though, this one had followed through, even though it was extended into earnings. So it's like gambling. They're so tricky. These gappers that run up into their event, into the earnings. If I got stopped out of SLV, well, if you look at my screen, you'll see the answer to your question. Tesla is stuck in a range. Well, it's about to break the range, the downside. Well, it depends on how you draw the trend line, obviously. Well, the thing is, but now it's showing relative weakness. That's the thing. And it's about, like this 410 has been like a important area for it, and it's breaking below that. We'll see. Solo. Yeah, I would prefer this thing goes up one more day, goes to like low teens or something. That would be great. Oh no, not GTEC is going. Oh, this is the electric forklift stock. It broke out and I missed it. Okay. Tesla reversal? It's just ticking up and down. There's no reversal here. Let's see, NIO testing VWAP again. LI is the weakest one. This is the one closest to the lows of the day. And NIO is the strongest one. Even with this pullback, it's building higher lows. Dantes is on this KCAC. NIO got rejected off the VWAP. Yeah, XPEV is the weakest one of these. Yeah. Tesla is now firmly down on the day. So let's see if we can get a more VWAP fails or maybe a bit more lower highs on XPEV and LI. I'd like to do one of those two. Resi, what about Resi? I don't see anything here yet. Probably needs to go sideways a bit more. Peloton, what's going on here? Oh, yeah, it got rejected on the declining 10-day for now. Let's see if this NIO can have some follow through. I have 80,000 shares of this thing. Let's see if both Tesla and NIO can go to zero before the market close. That would be nice. BLFS. It's a grinder type of stock. It's not something, it's more of a maybe an investing stock. It's not really a trading stock, and I don't see a setup there. Okay. XPEV and LI now. Damn, I should have done some LI too. That was such a clean one. Just hesitated. The shorting game is so tough. You have to be so quick and so precise with your entries. I think, you know, going long stocks and holding them for weeks and months, it's so much easier. Shorting is just, I don't know, it's just so tough. In a way. And I know there are traders that almost only short, both day and swing traders. It's a tough game. Tough game. Well, day trading is a tough game no matter what, but it's a tough game. Like, I've gotten lazier over the years. I realized that some of the best trades I've had, you really don't have to work for them. You just have to wait for the perfect setup, enter it, and then just have to wait. Like some of the home run trades I've had, like in Tesla and the Fastly, etc. All you have to do is just wait. Yeah, CELH. I'm not gonna sell a single share unless it goes to like 40 or something. Then I'm gonna start selling. Like, one of the reasons is it's a very small position. It's not even 1%. Or maybe it's like 1.5%, 2% of my total equity. It's just a tiny portion, like a position. It needs to go up like 50, 100% for me to make any meaningful money on it. That's the thing. But like I said on Twitter yesterday, if this thing goes to 100 before the next earnings report, I'm gonna start drinking Celsius over Nocco. Now let's see if this NIO, okay, so NIO built another higher low intraday. Let's see if it can fail at VWAP again. I'm also gonna watch XPEV and LI. Yeah, that's true. If I start drinking Celsius now, but I want the stock to go up even without me helping their sales. I don't want to be the only one buying it. It's like in trading. If you buy something, you want other buyers to come in after you. You want the stock to prove itself first. So I want Celsius to prove itself first. And then I'm gonna start buying their product. I'm a momentum trader. I'm a momentum investor. I'm a momentum drinker. Fahrenheit? I don't think we have Fahrenheit in Sweden. I think I've heard of it, but I don't. I've seen it on YouTube and such, but I've never seen it in a store here in Sweden. We missed you. I don't know. I'm a little bit skeptical, but yeah, I mean the entry was here like 107s or so. 108s maybe. I don't think the entry is up here. I don't know. The problem is there's just not that many setups. That's the problem. Like I don't really like buying stuff when there are not many setups. Because in a good market there's a lot of setups. You have to pass on things left and right. This is more of a selective market, so I try to pass on most. It's a selective market. Like I said, indices look good, but I just don't see many setups. There's a lack of setups. Just the huge lack of setups. Alright, moment of truth for this NIO. If it fails at VWAP, I may add more to the on the short. If it fails at VWAP and builds another lower high. If not, then, well, Fastly starting to fail, but it's way above yesterday's high. Why is it starting to fail? Why don't you stick to the sell rules instead of speculating? Just stick to the sell rules. Like, if I had stuck to the sell rules, like on NIO, for example, or what was it? Was it NVAX? Yeah, NVAX, man. This one still hurts. I was so happy. I bought it here in a high tide flag. It went up 60-70% in like 2 weeks. I sold it because I thought it was not gonna go much higher, and then it went up another 120% in a month. You know, stick to the sell rules. Just stick to the sell rules. You're gonna make so much more money. You catch a couple of these home runs that just keep going, man, you're gonna make so much money. XPEV? Yeah, XPEV too. Yeah, XPEV. I guess I should have stuck to the 10-day. But I didn't. Yeah, live. Yeah, you get a real-time lesson, stick to the sell rules. But sometimes, like, it's one of my biggest weaknesses. When a stock goes straight up 40, 50, 60%, I just, you know, I can't resist. I just cannot resist. I just have to sell it. And sometimes I nail it. Like, sometimes I sell it near the top. But this year I've had many occasions where the stock goes up another 50, 100%. And I realized I would have made more money if I just stuck to the sell rules. Market makers, guys, there are no market makers. There are no market makers. It's just a bunch of algorithms. There are some, like on the pink sheets and I guess the New York Stock Exchange, but they are irrelevant. They are irrelevant. And there sure as hell are no market makers watching this stream, ruining our setups. Just get out of those stupid things out of your head. No one is out here to get you, okay? No one is out to get your 100 or 1,000 shares. No one is out to get you. There is no such thing. It's called price action. There's a lot of randomness in the markets. Deal with it. Just deal with it. David? Yeah, David is out to get me. Bastard. Okay, looks like NIO failed one more time. Exactly. The only enemy you have in the markets is the person looking at you in the mirror. That's the only enemy. That's the person you're competing against. You're not competing against algorithms or other market participants. You're competing against yourself. That's the real enemy. And every time I see traders blaming something else for their losses or whatever, you just know they're probably not a successful trader, and they're probably never gonna be. Just know. David, you're your worst enemy? David, you're my worst enemy too. And my best friend. It's a paradox. It's a love-hate relationship. You love yourself? Don't we all? I love you too, David. As a friend. As a Facebook friend. You love Candice? Who's Candice? What's the short target on NIO? There is no target. I mean, I guess the first stop would be the 20-day moving average. Damn, I should have been more aggressive with these things. Wait, XPEV is holding up though. Why is XPEV holding up? The Peter Brandt chapter was super boring. That's the only chapter I've read so far. I was so excited for the book, and then when I got it, I was like, nah, I'll read it later. I was looking forward to it for like many months. I don't get it. It's kind of weird. I guess when you are at a level where you almost could have gotten into the book yourself, it's not as exciting anymore. I don't know. Oh, NIO. Come on. One more bounce. Give us one more bounce, please. I just did the 10th size of XPEV 2. 10th size. Okay, now I got full size. Let's see. It's kind of stronger than others. I don't like it. I don't know why I did it. I shouldn't have. Fuck it. Nickel I set tend to break out of a bottom base. I see a lot of the beaten down stocks, so solars, etc. Not solars, airlines and like those type of stocks are up today. like, and commodity related stuff too, I guess. Oil, gas. Have I ever traded directly from TC2000? No. Shapiro, is the Shapiro chapter good? Okay. Yeah, I'm short NIO. Jason Shapiro's intro. Okay, so a lot of people liked him. Okay. I'm right now on a guy that trades the penny stocks. I don't remember his name. It's the first chapter of the stock traders. Maybe I'll read some more. Or I'll just reread the old ones. Stream viewer meetup? I don't know. No, I didn't do LI short. I did... I did XPEV. Damn, I'm not really full size on NIO. I wanted 100,000 shares, but I had to settle with 80. I had to quickly alter my order because it was above my maximum limit. But that's fine. If this thing can now go to 30, I'll still make some decent money. Yeah, Reminiscences is so good. It's just unbelievably good. And everyone says that. Like, it's like everyone's favorite book. There's a reason for it. It's just so timeless. It's just timeless. Oh, now XPEV is going to 0. Let's go. You know? Do I know what? Oh, yeah, Reminiscences, yeah. Look, NIO, like you don't have to catch the top. Like if this thing is gonna go back to 30 or 25 or whatever, I think really the first stop is gonna be the rising 20-day. Like this thing is up so much on the year, there's no reason why it can't go back to the 20-day. And secondary target would be 50-day. Like there's gonna be so much room on the backside to short it. Like you don't have to go like all in a single day. There's gonna be more opportunities to add on it. Same thing with Tesla. Like if this thing is truly gonna go back to 300 or 250 or whatever, if this breakdown attempt sticks, that is, there's gonna be more opportunities to add to this thing. Guys, come on! I've been talking about these things for the whole day, starting yesterday. Yes, I am short XPEV. I am short XPEV. About Kapma? I don't know what that is. JKS, what's going on here? It's setting up in a really nice way for next week. FSLR is not looking that great anymore. CSIQ looks nice. It's in a high tide flag. SCDG, nope. EMPH, yeah. SPWR, yeah. They're all flagging. They are all flagging. Celb, yeah. It's an okay setup. CTI? CTI? No, CTI. There's no such symbol. Oh! Nice, XPEV. Oh, never mind, it's where I... Never mind, I thought it was lower. Oh, CPIC. Nah, I don't know. I don't see anything here. Would I start covering? If you're a day trader, you should probably be mostly covered already. If you're a swing trader, yeah, cover some. This thing could go easily go back to the 10-day over the next few days, maybe next week or something. But you know, yeah. This was a 5-star setup. We talked about it yesterday and the day before. This is how I made my first million, shorting these types of setups. This is the best day trading setup. These extended stocks that are up 3, 4, 5 days in a row, and then they reverse. What XPEV did 5 days ago, what did it do? Here? Yeah, but it wasn't as extended. Oh, I need to cover some more XPEV here. Now these things are coming apart. I just wish I had a few more NIO though. Just a few more. And also that I had shorted LI when it started breaking down here in the low 38s or so. That's fine. You don't have to be perfect to make millions. I don't really look at percentages that closely, but anytime you have something up 100, 200% in a short amount of time, that's when you start paying attention. It also has to do with market cap and stuff like that. Like if it's a large cap stocks, which is LI and XPEV are, the percentage move doesn't have to be as big versus something like a micro cap like APVO, right? This thing was up 800%. If you start shorting something like this up 200%, your trading career is gonna be over really quick. But if it's a large cap stock, 200% is an enormous move. Just enormous. 200% in a few days or a few weeks, say. Exactly, larger float and larger market cap harder to extend. Okay, I'm gonna cover some more XPEV here. I've covered 10,000 out of 40,000 shares now. I may, or if it closes weak, I may hold it into the weekend. NIO, I haven't covered a single share. I think this thing is, there's no support until the 10-day. There's just really no support. This thing is so extended. I mean, this thing is up, or was up, 2,200, almost 2,300% from the March lows. And this is a large gap, almost 50 billion market cap. That's insane, insane. You know, I'm gonna go for a home run on this thing. If I don't make 2 million on this thing, I'm gonna be disappointed. I fucked up JKS. I'm not gonna fuck up NIO. JKS was a $2 million opportunity. NIO, I'm gonna go for the home run on this thing. Fuck this. Through earnings, it depends on where it is on. If this thing goes down to 40 into earnings, yes, I'm gonna hold a bunch into the earnings, because then I will have a profit cushion. But if the earnings would be today after the close and it closes like this, I would probably size down significantly, and I would be watching it like a hawk after hours. Yeah, I know, earnings Tuesday. It depends. It depends. It's all about managing risk, as always. If you have a profit cushion, you can risk a little bit more. If you don't, well, then you can't. Then you haven't deserved the risk. Guys, stop it. The earnings is on Tuesday. It all depends where the stock is. Where the stock is by then. So DNLI is on its first support level, the rising 20 EMA. If it can lose that, next stop is gonna be the rising 65 EMA. To set PT for parabolic shorts? I don't know what you mean. Price targets? Usually the 10 and 20 EMAs are a good shot. The 10 and 20 EMA. Like, there's a lot of things starting to set up for next week. I'm gonna go through my AB stock watch list one by one. Zoom is broken, PDD is too extended, DraftKings is, there's no base here. AMD looks good. It's been in a 3-4 month range now. Looks pretty good on the weekly chart. So this one could be for next week. Palantir is too extended, there's no base here. Square is one, it's building a little base here. This could be good. Peloton is broken for now. Plug is too extended. Roku is building a base here. If it can go sideways a bit more, there could be a setup. Fastly is, well, there was a potential entry yesterday, but this is not really my type of setup when a stock is this broken. They can work, but not really my type. Snapchat is weak today, but it's building a range here. If you can still keep holding the 20-day and go sideways a bit, could be a high tide flag on it next week or so. Shopify, just inside of a big range. I don't really see anything here. Pinterest needs to go sideways. Potential trigger today. D-Dog is broken for now. SC, well, this one I'm long. Doku, if you can go sideways a bit more. It's still building higher lows. Melee starting to look good. If I can tighten up a little bit. Etsy, if I can go sideways a bit more. CrowdStrike. If we can go sideways a bit more. Like, if there's a lot of stocks that have been going sideways for 3-4 months that are starting to set up. Fiverr, this thing is just straight up in a sloppy base. Twilio, if we can go sideways a bit more. Snow, I don't see anything here. TTD is a little bit extended. This needs more work. Beck, yeah, this needs more work. This one looks broken. Beely looks good. They have earnings the 18th. Yeah, but it does look good. There could be a potential entry here today, but it's in a sloppy base. It really needs to break this 49.50 or so. But it looks good otherwise. It's in a long base, been building higher lows for like four months. Chewy, we can go sideways a bit. Well, actually, this thing could be ready if it just breaks out of this range. MDB, if we can tighten up a little bit, would look really good. Like, there's a lot of things setting up. A lot of bases in the making. This one is broken. GBTC, I'm long. Net needs to go sideways a bit, but it's building a potential high tide flag. EMPH, same thing, potential flag here. Spotify in a long base, just needs to break out. CES needs a little bit more time. For Solar, as long as it doesn't break down, it looks pretty good. Just needs a few more days. Wix looks weak. ALGN looks decent. Needs a bit more sideways. Coupa, this thing looks really good. This thing almost looks ready. Look at the weekly chart, looks great. Viva looks broken for now. SPWR, it's a bit more sideways. Apps, you know, most of these, they just need a little bit more sideways action and they would look really good. Exas is another one. HCMP. Yeah, like, yeah. There's a lot of stocks that are potentially setting up. Potentially. AVLR, this is a thin one, but right now most of these are in a range. So there's nothing there yet on most of them. Now let's see, NIO bounced off the 10 EMA and now it's probably gonna stop me out. I was gonna go for a home run. Just wait and see. No. We'll see. If it gets, if it fails at VWAP again, I may add more. Maybe a little bit more. But it needs to close weak, really weak, for me to hold it over the weekend. At least full size. Weekly charts don't work exactly the same as the daily, but I sometimes when something looks very choppy on the daily chart, and then you look at the weekly chart and it looks really clean. So the weekly charts there's less noise. Fundamental, guys, every day is a swing trading school. You know, I talk about these earnings trades and stuff like that almost every day. Every day is swing trading school and fundamental trading school and short trading school and this and that. Big, it's in a long base, been building higher lows for a long time. But it's a discount store. Like, these types don't tend to be like momentum stocks. You know, it's a tough sector. You love me, I love you too. If Chris was at college, he would be Harvard. Hey, Trader Dog, can I quote that on Twitter? Hey guys, can someone say something bad about my stream? Can someone say something bad about my stream? I need mixed reviews. Your stream is trash. No, someone else. You already in the tweet. Waste of time. Mic could be better. Whoa. Your voice sucks. This stream is the herpes of Twitch. Whoa, okay, whoa, guys, slow down, it's too many, okay, wait. The stream only talks about... Whoa. Whoa, okay, guys, whoa. 2 out of 10. I'd rather follow Portnoy. Oh, that's a good one, Anderson Gaming. Let's see. You talk with your mouth full. Okay. Okay. I'm a communist. Okay. So I chose one positive comment and 2 negative comments, or one, yeah. Oh yeah. What's going on? Wait. Are the China EVs going to 0? What? Holy shit! Ah, I need to cover some XPEV. Okay. Oh shit. Oh, too fast. No. I'm not getting filled. I need to be more aggressive covering. Okay, so I covered another 10,000 XPEV. Okay. Alright. Holy shit. CGC, what's going on here? Yeah, it's high tide flagging. And this thing actually has really good revenue growth too. It's one of the quality wheat stocks, I guess. LAC, it's building higher lows, but still, I don't know. It's like I was long this thing for like 3 months before. But now, I don't know, I don't see anything here right now. Sell? Yeah, it looks okay, but the entry would have been earlier. Whoa, Koopa is not. Okay. Wait, are the markets selling off? Oh, a little bit. Look, I personally think we're gonna have a big rally into year end. Just from what I see, like there's many leaders that have been, you know, going sideways for 3, 4, 5 months, been building higher lows. And I think a lot of those stocks could go up 50, 100% in the next few months if they break out. But again, the markets could also break down, and all of those charts will break down. So it's too early to tell, but I'm positive. I'm an optimist. I'm a wishful thinker. I live on hope. Without hope, we don't have anything. Wait, where's my phone? Oh, here it is. You have Nocco? Really? Your handle is Nocco Trader? I like you. CTC I already talked about. MJ, yeah, it's flagging. Mariana is flagging. If Trump wins, nothing's gonna happen. Market's gonna go up anyways, or down, or sideways, or whatever. Trump is not gonna win. He's too far behind. Because there is no election fraud. Yeah, but it's not gonna make a difference. Biden's lead is it's too big. Yeah, exactly. Trump already lost. Even if they, you know, recount some votes and he, you know, there's no way he's gonna win this. There's no way. Like if it was closer, like if Biden only was on a few, what is it called? A few, what is it called? I don't know. NIO, what's going on? Is NIO go to 0? Oh my God, it's going to 0! Oh! Oh well, it's 40. Oh wow. I still haven't covered a single share. I'm closing in on 400k in profits. I lost like 81k the first time around. Damn, I don't have full size. Why don't I have full size? At least I got XPEV. Where is XPEV? Should I cover more XPEV here or 42.18? No, I already covered some. I still have 30 out of 50,000 shares of XPEV. Look, NIO, unless it goes to 40, I'm not gonna cover a single share. Fuck this shit. Go to 0 already. Wow, a lot of stocks are tanking. A lot of stocks I put on my watch list are going straight down. All right. We'll see. We will see. Yeah, but the thing is, NIO, guys, was it last week? Was it earlier this week? Yeah, here, like I had 200,000 shares of this thing. I had almost a $9 million position on it. Today, I had like a $4.5 million position on it. So it was half the size I had earlier this week. Half the dollar size. I would almost be up $1 million on it if I had full size. Oh, fuck. Oh! Why? Why? Okay, next stop on NIO is, I guess, like 41 or so, low 40s. I haven't covered a single share. I don't give a shit. Unless this thing becomes $1 million trade, I don't care if it stops me out break even. Or I do care. But this thing is gonna go to 35, 30, 25. Citron was perfect with their timing. Sometimes Citron is really good with their timing. They wait for the same setup like I do. I've noticed on a lot of stocks, they wait for the same parabolic setup and then they do a hit piece. They're smart. Sometimes they're too early and they get run over. I don't know what their risk management is, but this Citron up a lot already. Wasn't they up like 50% on the year? So I guess they're pretty good. Wow, it's like there was no support in this NIO. It's just cutting through everything. That's what happens with these. Oh my god, I'm so happy I at least did XPEV. Where is LI? Oh wow, LI actually went red on a day. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. So this day actually became exciting. I was so bored out of the gate. And now I'm not bored anymore. And the great part about these China EVs, they're easy to borrow. You don't have to pay these extreme borrow fees, like APVO. When I held it overnight from here to here, I probably paid like, I don't know, close to 100K in borrow fees in 2 days. It's insane. I just hate, I mean, these small micro caps can be really tempting to short when you get these perfect setups like APVO. That was just perfect. I wish I'd done more size. I had 70,000 shares located, but I only shorted like 42,000 or something. I should have done more, and I should have covered it more aggressively, I guess, but whatever. Why APVO? Because it was up 5 days in a row, and it was up what, 800%. That's why. And then you just wait for the weakness. Opening range lows, lower highs, VWAP fails. You wait for those set risk reward opportunities. And we got them. They were like 3 perfect entries on APVO intraday before the big fade. Why the 5th day? Because the 4th day there was no setup there. It was just a grind. It wasn't even up that much. Like a 300% move in 4 days on a micro cap, it's not a big move. On something that's a 2 million float, it's not a big move. It wasn't on my radar even. And then I saw it pre-market on this day here. I think it was at 70 or 80 or something, or was it after hours? That's when it got on my radar. That's when I, you know, that's where the shorts get exhausted, the early shorts. You wait for those perfect exhaustion opportunities. I've been on early shorts so many times in my life. I just don't want to be there again. It's too much headache. I wait for those opportunities. They don't come often, but when they do, Uber, Lyft, yeah, they're kind of flagging. I'm also excited about this SLV. I think it's gonna make a big move. I think this thing is gonna go to 30. And I'll rebuy it if it takes out highs of the day. It's just so easy to get in and out. I love it. Oh, Nvidia reporting next week. I hope it gaps up over this 550 range on earnings. Maybe goes to around the 700-800. That would be nice. It's flagging really nicely. It's been building higher lows for like what, 3 months. It's kind of getting tighter and tighter. It's like JD when it broke out of earnings here. This was a 5-star setup. I wish I'd done more size. Like when you get these base breakouts on earnings that don't gap up like 20, 15, 20, 30%, but they only gap up maybe 5, 10%. Those are so good. It's exactly what happened on Celsius. It didn't gap up to, a lot. It only gapped up like 10, 12%. But question is, will we get follow through? That's the big question. JWN is just a random stock that was in my watch lists or in my scan. No, I don't like it. There's nothing here. There's no setup here. Nordstrom? Okay. Not really a trading stock. I don't think it is. Nordstrom, department stores. I bought Celsius yesterday, opening range highs. BNTX, they have data coming, full data coming in the next few weeks. Right now I don't see anything here. It needs to build a base, and if it can break out on the additional data, maybe we'll get around 150. I don't know. But right now there's nothing here. But mRNA is going though. That's interesting. There's so many shorts in this thing, and insiders. Do insiders even own any of the stock anymore? They've been selling, like every single insider has been selling for like the past 6 months. Hey David, I know what you're gonna say. You're gonna say you're gonna say you're done for a day. You're gonna tell me to fuck off. I already know what you're gonna say. Oh, okay. Never mind. I was wrong. You want to see a gun? Okay, yeah, I want to see some guns. Hey David, how many guns do you own? How many guns do you need, David? 6 Sauer P226. You need a lot of guns? NIO looking to do at November 10th. What happened on November 10th? Here? Maybe. You have 3 sons. Oh, they're getting guns too? Oh yeah, doesn't the vaccine have to be stored at like minus 60 Fahrenheit? That's pretty extreme. Or minus 50 or something. That's pretty cold. Oh, he calls his guns his sons? Okay. Minus 70 Celsius? Wow. Well, yeah, if it works. If it works. That's the big if. If it works and if it's safe. Those are the big ifs, always with biotech. You'll load it with CVAC. I'm loaded with Nocco. I think I'm gonna open my second Nocco. Also, pro tip, guys, don't drink a Nocco 6 hours before you go to sleep. Pro tip, just don't do it. How is the COVID situation near you? It's pretty bad, I guess. We have some new restrictions. I think they're even harder or more strict than they were back in the spring. But Sweden, we never really had a lockdown or anything. We're kinda winging it. We're going for herd immunity. Yeah. I'm safe in the basement. Yep. The basement is the safest place to be. I haven't been sick this year. So, you know, I don't know. Maybe I had it, maybe not. You fucked it up? Who fucked it up? Me? I said it? I fucked what up? Nocco is the future of energy drinks? I don't know about that, but I am kinda addicted to it. It's kinda nice to open a Nocco just 5 minutes before market opens. It's kinda nice. What's the best flavor? I like the Legend. And also the one I drank today, Ice Soda. Ice Soda and Legend are my favorites. I also bought a Celsius today. I bought another taste. I don't remember what taste it was. Or flavor. Maybe I'm gonna drink it tomorrow or something. I'm gonna spend all my money on energy drinks, yes. Hey guys, anyone got the PS5 yet? Do we have some nerds on the stream? Or as they call it today, normal people? Today, people who, at least if you're a guy and in your 20s and if you don't game, you're kind of weird. It was the opposite like maybe 20 years ago. But today gaming is so mainstream, you're kind of weird if you don't do any gaming. At least if you're male. It's kind of funny how it works. Us nerds. Who got bullied because we were nerds. Now we are the ones who are bullying the people who are not nerds. Oh wow. Is that a gun? David, yes. PS5 is the biggest and best gun you can buy for your money. Nerds equal virgins? Not today, not in 2020, but 20 years ago, yes. No one got the PS5? What is wrong with you guys? I'm gonna ban every single one of you. Is anyone gonna get the PS5 or Xbox? Look at all these virgins. Yeah, I remember that. There's a 2-month waiting list? Really? Damn communists. If you can handle a controller, okay, I see what you mean. I see what you mean. You actually do have an advantage, yeah. And you also have the endurance in your fingers. Yep. Yep, I see what you mean. Shad86. Yeah, oh man, I'm waiting for Cyberpunk, but I'm thinking about getting Valhalla. I haven't been gaming since this spring when I played Rome 2. Hey, guys, where can you get... Is Valhalla on Steam? Do you know, guys? What platform is Valhalla on? Is it Assassin's Creed, right? God, are there any gamers in there? Fucking losers. Where are all the gamers gone? There used to be gamers on my stream. You're a gamer? Oh, I have to Google it? Guys, what's the point of having a chat room if you can't ask, if you don't get answers to your questions? Now I have to Google where I can get Valhalla. I have to use my fingers. Oh, it's Ubisoft? Okay. So I have to like download their software. Uplay. Didn't I have Uplay? Oh, Epic Game Store. Okay, they're on. Wait, didn't I uninstall that one? Yeah, Epic Games, yeah. You went from losing on Call of Duty to losing in the markets. Have a great weekend, David. Have fun with your guns. I would if I was you. It's Friday, we're too tired to tell each other fuck off. Okay guys, I don't really see much to do here. NIO is attempting a bounce. If we can fail at VWAP, maybe I'll add a bit more. What's XPEV doing? Maybe XPEV 2, we'll see. I'm not super excited about this now. But if NIO can bounce back to VWAP and maybe build lower highs, and yeah, there could be another entry. But I'm not really doing anything with it. I'm not gonna cover any shares unless it stops me out or closes really strong. But as long as it closes like this, that would be fine. But even with this big move, it didn't even violate yesterday's low. That's kind of funny. It's actually still building higher lows. What a stock. Insane stock. GME, what's going on here? Yeah, maybe next week. Okay, guys. Okay, guys, thank you for joining the stream, and I'll see you on Monday. Have a great weekend. Don't forget to study hundreds of setups during the weekend. That's the only way you're gonna learn. That's the only way. You have to imprint those patterns in your head. All right, good luck, have fun. See you on Monday.